I'm very excited about this special delivery.
Hooray! Hooray!
Oh my god, look at that. Oh, wow. That's cool. And it's huge. Look how big it is. Incredible inky box. And that's what the...
Oh, that looks good there.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, that looks good there.
So these are the samples sent just so we can 100% verify we're happy with the printing. I reckon it looks amazing. This is going to be glossy. That's the only thing that's going to be different is the sleeve. So you get the whole sleeve packaging thing if you get all three. So that's the inky box. This is the sculpture box, and then the biggest one is the mini box.
This should be like your heaven.
This is
if
my
this arrived,
heaven.
you'd be like, oh,
that's my heaven.
I sort of want to get it for you as a Christmas present. As I feel like
I'm getting 3.
I feel like somehow I should have thought to make this myself and then buy it for you.
I'll head to the office and dive into a little bit more detail. I won't reveal all the details, but I'll reveal some pretty substantial ones in this video. So let's get to work. What do you think? This? Oh, you want it? Okay. Okay. Oh.
Wow.
Okay, now, I don't even know where to begin. This is huge. There is so much to go through. But I think the first place to go is back in time. Look at it. It's so small by comparison, but the Jazza's Jazzy art box that we did last year represents probably the biggest moment in the channel's history as far as how much I was able to put together to give to you guys and how much awesome stuff we were able to put into one incredible package, and it has stood the test of time. It's the reason that we've been getting messages for the last year asking if we're going to do one again because people want to get their hands on one again, and the sad reality is we're not. When I say it's a collector's edition, limited run, one-time thing, I mean it. I did it once. It was a moment in time, and it was a very special moment in time that I am so proud of, and everything that we fit into it. This one's empty because I keep using all the stuff in it. So no, I am not doing Jazza's Jazzy art box ever again. As you can see, I'm doing something a little different, and I might be doing something a lot bigger. Let's talk about what you guys want to hear a little bit more about. Now, I will reveal a bunch of cool stuff. Let me start off by saying that I won't be revealing everything because we're still just confirming. We're at like 98, 99% in all the stuff, and we're putting together the first samples of the boxes. And as soon as there is one that is complete and everything is locked in, that will be shown and shared and unboxed here. So make sure to subscribe to this vlog channel if you haven't. And that will be happening very soon. That will happen in the next couple of weeks, that I will get my final boxes with stuff in them, and a couple of weeks after that will launch. All right, one box at a time. Inky box. I'm going to commit to previewing 3 cool things in each of these boxes, and just point out that each of these 3 things are just a few of the huge amount of things that are going to be in these boxes. The Inky box is centered around ink and calligraphy. So there will be ink pens, there will be loads of different kinds of things that you can make inky things with. So acrylics or water-based ink and alcohol ink. There's also some like pigment powders and mixing stuff like that. I'm sort of giving away too much, but there's some paper and I'm giving away too much. There is going to be a product much like this. The reason I can't say it is this is because we're doing a custom one, a really high quality calligraphy set that will have a beautiful glass white pen and 5 or 6 custom nibs, your own packet of ink, and it will be a limited edition Jazza ink calligraphy set. I'm so excited. I made all the branding for all the boxes and all the custom stuff inside of them. Another one I'll give you a sneak peek into is these things. I have most of the items that are going to be in the boxes scattered around the studio and in random boxes, but they're not presented or packed the way they will be in the box, so I'm not going to dive too deep into it. Okay, so a bunch of you will know what these are, and a bunch of you won't have seen them before, but Pearl X powders are an amazing asset to creativity because they can mix with so many mediums. You can mix them with alcohol or acrylic inks. I use these in my resin and acrylic pouring videos so you can mix them with resin, but they make anything shiny and amazing and beautiful. So whenever you see those like amazing penmanship porn videos where they do these incredibly beautiful shiny things, you can essentially recreate and invent your own shiny amazingnesses, because you'll be getting all of these, not in a scrappy bag like this, but you get the idea. I think I've shown ink writing stuff. I'll show you a book thing. This is the cappuccino book. This is gorgeous. So a lot of you loved the really high quality sketchbook in Jazza's Jazzy Art Box. This is made by the same guys. This is a Honey Mule Cappuccino sketchbook. It's an off tone. It's like a tan tone colored book. It's so cool. I love the tone of this. Like, I've worked with a whole bunch of different like mid-tone sketchbooks. There are more grayish ones, but this, the cappuccino, is like, I don't know, it's a mix of feeling like you're working in or writing on something that is both ancient and special, as well as modern and beautiful and incredibly like high quality. So using the calligraphy set and all the inks and stuff in this is going to be amazing. There's more things to write in and with and on. It's a lot, but that's enough for the Inky box. That's your preview. We'll unbox it all soon. All right, next we have the sculpture box. The sculpture box. This is my favorite in a different way because you guys know I've fallen in love with sculpture over the years. Now, big deal for me, the guys at Monster Makers who invented Monster Clay and more recently Cos Clay, which blasted their Kickstarter and you can't buy anywhere at the moment because they're out of stock. They are working with us on this box. Not only are they working with us, they're in the sculpture box, as well as a whole huge 10-pack of Sculpey high quality modeling clay that's oven bakeable. You'll also be getting a pound of Monster Clay and a half pound of skin tone Cos Clay. So the final product will be grey Monster Clay, and we'll have a custom label that I've made for this pack. Same with the cosplay, it will be the flesh tone custom label. So this is going to be great for like doll making or character sculpting. This, you can make this. It's oven baked. It creates this like flexible, slightly rubbery thing. As you can see, it's paintable because I've painted on mine. It's a bit gross for those of you who like or don't like gross things. Not apologizing. This is grey Monster Clay. This is what the grey Monster Clay looks like. They're both so cool for such different reasons. My favorite is the Monster Clay, which is why I've really pushed for a full pound, especially because it's reusable. Now, Monster Clay, you can't buy a pound. You can only buy 5 pounds or a few samples. So a lot of people hesitate from trying Monster Clay because it's either get a big pack or get little samples that you feel like you can't do anything with. So they're custom making pound blocks for these boxes. So if people can try Monster Clay for the first time, but have enough to do something substantial with, which I'm really excited and grateful for. Okay, go. So that's just that. There's lots of sculpting materials in the box, huge amount of sculpting tools. There's armature wire, there's a whole bunch of other stuff, and I think I've shared a lot of that, so I'll just share one more thing from the sculpture box. We are custom making a tools case that will come with tools in it. There's gonna be 2 cases of tools. One's a zip up one, and this is sort of a rollout tieable one. It'll be slightly different to this, but basically you'll be able to keep all your tools in there, keep the flap shut and roll it up and just tie it. It's like really, I just love the feel of something you can just like, get your tools. There'll be different tools to these. This was a sample that we didn't end up going with, and we're putting together our own tool case, custom filling it with better tools, the right tools, a lot of tools. Oh my God, there's so much. Okay, I am fully aware this whole video is basic, like it's a big advertisement, but I mean, guys, I make stuff I care about, and I've worked on this for so long, and a lot of you have been asking for a sequel, essentially. And this is the biggest, most exciting sequel I could ever think of putting together. So I'm not sorry. All right, that's a little show of the sculpting box. Again, they're just sneak peeks. There's a lot more, but we'll save that for the full reveal. But I'm gonna be honest, I do have a favorite of the 3, and I think you already know why I've saved it to last. Those of you who have been watching the channel for any time know that I've rediscovered a burning passion for miniature painting in the last year or 2, but also that it goes far further back than my love of these mediums in my life. I have memories of miniature painting on the balcony of a family holiday on my birthday when I was like 11 or 12 years old. For my birthday, all I wanted was to drive to the Games Workshop and buy some Terminators for my birthday. And I spent that holiday painting Terminators, and it's just such a happy memory. It just brought me so much joy. And the thing I'm most excited about with this box is I get to bring that to people. Like, there will be kids or people who try miniature painting for the first time and fall in love with it and create memories of their own that I have the honor of being a part of. I think the 3 things I want to share from this box tie in with 2 of the special partners we're working with for the box, and it's the reason it's so big. Starting off with Puppets War. It's gonna have Custom Puppets War sets of their miniatures. Now they do something similar to Warhammer 40k. Now obviously Games Workshop owns Warhammer 40k. But the great thing about buying miniature parts from someone like Puppets War is they're compatible. So if you get little heads that you love and you already collect Warhammer 40k, then you can put the little heads on the thing or swap for the shoulder pads, which I've been doing. I've been experimenting and mucking around to create my own custom 40k army. This was my first experiment. And the sword and the claw are both Puppets War items. Oh, and the head. And the head. I've actually sculpted the hair and the cloak. So I quite like really customize. Oh, and the cape and the boot. I really like the customizing element. So of course the box includes everything you need to be able to do that if you want to. But I really want people who get the box to experience the fun of the mixing and matching and experimenting and inventing. So they are graciously doing a custom mix of my picks of 5 different bodies and shoulder pad types, 11 different heads, like 12 different weapons. Oh, and they have a magnet system. I'm gonna show it on the screen right now. I've painted an entire Puppets War mini, including the limbs, because you get different limbs, but they are gonna come with the magnets because they have their own magnet system where you can, if you want to, build it with the magnets inside where the limbs connect and swap the weapons around or even change the pose. It's a super innovative system. So if you're looking to either use these parts to customize Warhammer 40k stuff that you already have, it's a great way to add variety or just get a lot of variety all at once. Or if you've been tempted to try Warhammer and you're scared of the price, they're expensive. Warhammer 40k, I mean, dude, a packet of these is like $50 for like a small packet. Not only do you get all those, you get a custom display mini. Now this is not the final product. This is, I 3D printed this from the models we've been working on, but this is the display mini we've developed together. I'm going to show on the screen right now some of their production casts, the molds that they've been working with, because they've moved into production to create these now, so we can create the stock that we need to sell for our launcher mount. Obviously the final product will be way more detailed and, you know, not cut up into little bits like this, but it's just so cool. This is based on my artwork, the Apocalypse. Oh, I'm running around everywhere. This is so cool. So I made this artwork. This is my favorite and a lot of your favorite character design session results. The sexy Apocalypse Ghost was the prompt, and it turned into this really beautiful sort of heart-wrenching scene that I just love and a lot of you guys love. So when we were thinking about what would we make a custom display miniature out of, we went to this because not only is it a beautiful scene with a lot of room for expression with your painting, then we also made it so it's separatable, so that rather than having to paint everything all at once, it's going to come with an alternative base. So she can sit on this. So this will give you the ability to separate that off, take the pressure off a bit, or just represent it in whatever way you want. Okay, all right, next, Army Painter. Army Painter make paints and basing materials and brushes, loads of stuff, and they're being so amazing. They're putting this whole beautiful starter set together that I've handpicked the colors, the brushes. You're gonna get 3 brushes, including their masterclass brush, as well as 12 colors. There'll be a varnish, there'll be a matte sort of primer, putting in tweezers and basing materials, a whole bunch of amazing stuff, so you can just dive into it. But on top of that, the box itself is gonna have everything you need to not only paint the miniatures, but create dioramas. So it's coming with foam and card and cork. On top of that, we're doing custom packaging, which I designed, and they're printing and putting it all together. It's amazing. And all the tools you need, from knives to sculpting tools to milliput and sculpting material, super glue and sprue cutters, and a wet palette, which is, by the way, the biggest revelation ever to me in the last year. There is so much more, but what I can't stress enough is that it's all been carefully curated and handpicked to be not only the best stuff we can possibly put together in a balanced way to give you the greatest experience, whether you're starting off or getting back into it, or if you're already doing it, and it tops you up on some things and you also get a great set of miniatures. These are easily the highest value things in the box. The point is, you won't be able to get this again. You won't be able to get, oh my God, the custom, I did a vlog with the Jazza face thing, but they're doing a Jazza head with the miniatures. So if you want to make a Space Marine and you've always wanted my head on it, you can do it! I need to rein it in. the prices are as follows. The 2 smaller of the 3 Ultimate Creativity Collection boxes are $99 each, just like Jazza's Jazzy art box. This was $99, packed to the brim, heavily loaded with incredible stuff. This one, Jazza's Mega Minis box, is $199. Now it is double the price of these boxes, and there are very, very good reasons why, and anyone who has ever done miniature painting will know that the major reason is doing minis and getting mini painting stuff. It's not cheap, but at the same time, there is a lot of longevity to the materials and the highest amount of customization and unique things in this box. Together, with their powers combined, this is like the pinnacle of life. So the Ultimate Creativity Collection will be priced at $365. This is almost essentially half the retail value of all of its components. Think of it like there are 365 days in a year. If you just save that $1 a day, or think of it as an investment in yourself and your creativity, there are many more than a single year's worth of fun and creativity to be had with all of the diverse mediums in these boxes and the way they work together. I will get to that when I open the actual boxes with all the actual things. Oh, and the other thing I meant to mention as well, that not only do you save more with buying all 3, but I'm going to hand sign an artwork I'm going to create that we'll make prints of for everyone who gets the full box set. So if it weren't enough that you're getting huge savings in everything on the planet to have an amazing creative time, I'm going to make one really unique, exciting artwork. Obviously it'll be content on the channel, but the final artwork will be something made from all of the contents in all of the boxes. It will represent the whole endeavor, and I will hand sign as many of these that are bought in the whole 3-pack thing, plus anyone who buys all 3 obviously gets priority shipping. So you're most guaranteed to get this all before Christmas if you're getting the whole 3-set thing, which we knew would be a priority, and probably one of the main reasons people will be justifying the cost is as probably a Christmas present for the most part, but also something that has the potential to unleash so much creativity and I think just sort of options and exploration. I'm talking a lot, I'm talking too much. All right, this vlog was a bit much. Oh my God. Yeah, when I get the full thing and I unbox it, I will explode. So if you want to see that, make sure you're subscribed. So I think that's it. This is a long video, but I mean, this is worth it. We've been working on this for a year now. I can't thank Smart Art enough, Reed and Brenda. Their ability to connect us with the brands that I've been most in love with, or to make all of this workable and help make the custom products and bring all of this together. So this is it. This is the next big thing. Move over Jazza's. I've got to do it for real. Move over Jazza's Jazzy art box. There's a new box in town. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I'm getting over the top and doing that cringy over the top thing, but I'm very excited. I hope you are too. Once again, subscribe if you want to see how this develops. By the time I get my boxes, I'm going to be swinging full pelt into making a whole bunch of awesome videos with all the different things in these boxes. So I'm going to be, of course, sharing the behind the scenes of working with all that stuff and getting just excited about it all. Really excited on your feedback, what you think and what you love. And thank you for watching, being a part of this community. And until next time, I'll see you later.